successful with all these Marines here, but he'll be able to use the friendly fire on these tanks to take themselves out, and that be similar to the shuttle play that Protoss players used a lot in Brood War. The Warp Prism is done. I don't know what the little one's going to be dropping. He has seen those tanks, I believe. Let's go to the little one cam here. See if he had... No, he has not seen those tanks, but he did know the one was in his base, so he does know that Tarson is going for tanks. Here comes the observer. He has seen the command center is completed. Great time by the little one. He sees those tanks sieged up. He sees the Marines, and let's see what he goes for in that Warp Prism. It's producing just exterior pylons, adding on sentries and zealots, and he is going for immortals. He is going to be, hopefully, maybe he can drop immortals on those tanks. That'd be very successful. Tarson has not lifted this command center yet. Oh, he's first upgrading it to an orbital command. Some players like to do that. I'm not one of them myself. I prefer to upgrade it when it's already out there, but that's a style thing. Tarson has gone for a starport. He is producing ravens. I'm not sure behind his motivation. With his motivation behind that. Ravens, maybe he's going to looking to use auto turrets. Not entirely sure, but the little one now pushing out with a force of about, let's say, 10 zealots and 5 sentries, and this force is going to get immediately crushed if he tries to push in right now with all these Marines and Tarson transferring SUVs. The little one has the observer there. He knows what's going on, and he has that one. He has lured that one immortal into that warp prism. And the second immortal is almost finished. We'll see what the little one decides to do with these. He's likely going to drop them on the tanks, which makes sense because that's what immortals are unbelievable at, taking out armored units that do a lot of damage. Tarson is building a bunker, and he knows that the little one's forces are here. The little one pushing out with the observer. Tarson has not scanned that. The little one has all the intel, and here comes the warp prism. Here it comes, flying around the back of the map with 2 immortals in it. And if Tarson does not get some Marines on this side, he has 1 Marine, but it's low on health, and he sees the warp prism, he's taking shots at it, but Tarson, he's not going to be able to get his forces back in time. He's got the Raven, and Tilo has blocked the ramp with a force field. Unbelievable play by the little one. Here come the immortals dropping on the face of the tanks. Look at that. The tank's taking shots, but the immortal shields are just too strong. Look at how fast the tanks are going down. And the little one at the same time pushing in to Tarson's expansion. Look at this double-pronged attack. He's warping in zealots. He has completely stopped mining this expansion. Unbelievable play by the little one. Look at the conjunction. He has expanded at this time, too, and Tarson is forced to lift that command center and fly it away. Unbelievable play by the little one. Units still running around his base, and he manages to clear with the aid of the Raven there. What play by the little one. Again, force fields the ramp, but that's not of much use to him this time unless he can get the warp prism in the base and drop more units there. He should be trying, maybe he warp in a few zealots there and force Tarson to pull his forces back again. I don't know why he's moving away. Maybe he's going for some... I would have probably gone in there and gone for more drops. That would have probably, I don't know, been a great idea. Tarson adding on 2 more barracks. He's going for a pure bio assisted by tank build here, and the little one, immortals are not good against this. He can't continue to drop immortals all day, so he's going to have to go for something else. I don't know what he's going for a Robo Bay. It looks like he is going for Colossus. Now that's a good move against bio, because Colossus, when they're upgraded, are very good units. Now Tarson should realize right now that the little one has committed a lot of resources to that warp prism and those immortals. So he should push out. Maybe get this force together, get 1 more tank. There's the tank. Oh, he's got more. Oh, he's got a lot of tanks. Now he should push out right now with this force. He has enough to put the little one heavily on the defensive. The little one only has 4 warp gates, a robo facility. Yes, he is going for Colossus. Yes, he is. Is he going for the upgrades? No, he's not. He doesn't have enough gas right now. His gas at the expo are just come up and running. He's actually not mining from one of them. He's only mining min. The little one has 2 gas here that are idle and not being mined, which is a mistake, because this is what he needs right now. He needs gas for those Colossus. And here comes Tarson's force. He's got about 4 tanks, he's got about 20 Marine Marauders, and he's got a Raven. Good force fields by the little one. He should put another force field down there and block all those units entirely. Put the other force... Oh, he didn't put the force field down. Tarson is able to move through. And this force is completely inferior. The little one has a lot of extra resources. He's not spending enough. At Tarson, he has spent more resources than Terran. If you just look at the supply counts, Tarson has 77. The little one has 81. He is up, but Tarson's forces are more powerful, better suited to countering the little one's forces. Now, the little one is going for... There is his first Colossus is out right now, but Tarson smells blood. He is pushing in with his bio units. He has sieged up his tanks. His tanks are going to be taking shots at that expansion. Yes, they are. They're shooting at the pylon. The warp prism. The warp prism is taking hits. Tarson is slowly pushing them back. The little one has hit his Colossus. He's finally bringing the Colossus out. Yes, he is. We'll see if he can repel this attack. He force fields the units brilliantly. Oh, but he's pulling the Colossus is getting taken down very quickly. The sentries just don't have enough DPS to aid that Colossus. The Colossus is now getting focused down by all those bio units, and the little one's going to have to run it away. He's warping in more Zealots, but I don't think he's going to have enough. This expansion is going to get taken down, and this looks like this is going to be GG for Tarson. Look at the little one bringing this Colossus out again. He's microing it, and that expansion does go down. Yes, it does. The little one, all his probes getting massacred in this. Auto turrets going down from the Raven. Very good play by Tarson. The little one only has one Colossus. He's trying to make another one. He's only got 4 warp gates, and his economy is in shambles right now. Tarson is just pushing in. He's going to be able to take out all these gateways unless the little one can pull off some magic here. And there is the GG. TheLittleOne has GG'd, so this series is tied 1-1 as it is the little one's map choice next. And we'll see what he is going to pick as the units just continue to shoot away. Oh, the little one you see there, the little one has picked Metalopolis, a map where he has played very well in the past. Alright, we are going to head to game 3. You notice the little one here, just a kind of closing comment I can make. The little one has run 2 Zealots around, and it is taking a few shots at that orbital command, but that's not really relevant at all because Tarson has so many kind of, what are they going to call, production buildings, that's what they're called, that he can just go and take these 2 Zealots out, and he had a large enough force to push into the little one's main. Now, although the little one had some unbelievable warp prism play there to initially bust into Tarson's base, he went Colossus a little late. His Colossus came out and didn't have time. He didn't have time to get 2 or 3, or even upgrade them against that bio army. Now Colossus are good. They're very good against bio armies. Again, however, I believe it was just the mining time that he lost at the beginning there. Tarson did push in. He got his expansion down earlier. He had been mining from it for a long time. And if you look at just production buildings, he's got 4 racks, a starport, and a factory, all producing. And the little one has 4 warp gates and a robo bay. So, GG to Tarson. This is Boundless, and we will see you in Game 3.